Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here. This is episode 3, playing on the Legendary Mode campaign for the Union side of Ultimate General Civil War. And we are on to the next battle after the first battle of Bull Run. I have gone ahead and put my 2 career points in, put 1 into reconnaissance, which now means I can see the starting army size, which will be very helpful as I judge scaling concerns. The other thing is I put 1 into army organization. I desperately need that 4th brigade in my divisions, as well as allowing me to eventually I want to be able to add a 3rd division. But for the battle that I'm about to fight, Logan's Crossroads, you can only take 9 divisions anyway, so that next point into army organization wasn't necessary for this one. It'll definitely be necessary for the next battle, though. Now, I'm facing 14,000 men even before I scale, so it's going to be a challenge no matter what. I want to look at upgrading my weapons, though, and I'm thinking about 12-pound Napoleons, which I should be able to afford here. So we'll get ourselves a battery of Napoleons going. We also need to start getting some decent commanders.
Sir, yes, sir!
We're going to upgrade our division commanders to brigadier generals, which of course is going to cost some. But then that also frees me up to have some colonels in charge of my regiments.
Sir, yes, sir!
Which I get now, brigades, I guess they are, huh? I also want to start being able to get some of these units up to 2 stars of experience. Alright, we'll keep them 1842s, but I definitely am going to have to think about what other weapons may become available to me here. We've got these farmers, which I'm definitely not going to use. So we're going to go ahead and sell those bad boys, make a little bit of money. Not a lot. But now we start to upgrade some of these. And we've got a lieutenant colonel there. We've got colonels for everybody else. I'm going this way with all of these because it gives more of a boost to multiple things. But we're basically going to go maxed out veteran Springfields on all of these because I can afford that right now. And then we're going to add some additional infantry. Because I'm so limited on this one, I'm definitely going to go all infantry on this. I guess we're down to lieutenant colonels at this point, so that's fine. We're going to keep 1842s. Eventually we're going to start upgrading these guns, though. We're just not there yet financially. I am, however, a little concerned about what this is going to do to the army size on the other side. So let's take a look and see. Alright, he didn't scale up at all from there, but I'm still going to be outnumbered, both in weapons and in men. So it's a little better, though. I mean, it's still about a 50% increase, and unfortunately, I just don't have the ability to go bigger than this. And even if I could only add 1 more brigade. So we've got 12-pound Napoleons here now. I guess the only other thing we'll do is get ourselves a little more supply. And then we're going to dive into this thing. So let's see what happens. Alright, so this is a relatively simple battle. Honestly, it's about as simple as it gets. We've got 1 objective. We've got very little ground in which we're going to be operating. And we just have to hold this objective at the end of the battle. Now, with that said, there is benefit to me not trying to hold it at the very beginning because I am outnumbered and I've got reinforcements coming, but they're not here yet. So I actually am going to pull back. And wait for my reinforcements to arrive. Now, because I'm outnumbered, though, I'm going to make use of detached skirmishers from all of these units to give me additional kind of flexibility and to try to get on his flank where I can. So we're going to put skirmishers out here kind of on the flanks for the time being. And then we're just going to wait for the reinforcements to arrive. It's only a 2-hour battle. It's a very short one. And his skirmishers just got into mine, so I just lost 6 men unnecessarily. But such is life. All right, here come the reinforcements. And here come his 3-star units once again. Alright, so we're definitely going to have some issues over here with Anderson, this 3-star brigade with 1,600 men. But we're going to send 2 units over here. Alright, now he's got mounted infantry as well, so let's rush into position with these units. And then what I'm going to do... Oh, he's got 2 over there. Okay. So let's do this. Let's advance on the objective. Man, these 3-star thing... I mean, this is just madness that he's got all of these 3-star units. I understand that it's legendary mode, and so it's meant to be more difficult, but goodness. Alright, so now we get these guys in a position and we pull these guys back, and then we're gonna get up here on his flank as soon as we can. Looks like we did drive back a 3-star unit just now. Okay. So we're just going to shoot it out. I don't like that he's got the cover and I don't, but we're holding our own. Let's see if we can't get Carroll's Marauders up here on Gibson's flank a little bit. I got to be careful. He may have something else out here that surprises me. Let's get these guns up closer. I want them to be able to hit canister fire on his objective. Alright, we're definitely firing on his flank now. Let's move the fighting Finns into the woods. If I can push Gibson out and push into these woods, that's going to be very helpful. I'm honestly surprised Gibson is still holding on there. There he goes. Okay, these guys are in fortifications now, so I want to be a little careful. But there's my artillery, so let's advance a little bit. We're going to bring the Ohio Outlaws and plug them into that gap. I just got to be very careful there's not something out here. Only an hour to go, so at some point we're going to have to push a little harder. Alright. So he's going to do his melee thing that he likes to do with his 3-star units. And we've already secured the objective, which is honestly way sooner than I expected I would. Princess of Wales Royal Regiment, they're going to take a beating, but they're right at the center of things for me. They're holding a crucial area of this line. Their skirmishers are doing pretty well for themselves. And Wolverines just got kind of manhandled a little bit, but that's okay. want to pause for just a second and just evaluate casualty-wise, because I know he outnumbered me by about 4,000 men. So I want to know how I'm doing there. Okay, so I've got him by 70, got him by about 200 there, so 300. Don't know what the Wolverines are doing. Woods that's another 500, about 60 there, 60 there, 600 down. Okay, so I've probably inflicted 500-600 more casualties than I've taken, which means he's still got a decent advantage in numbers. I don't know what the Wolverines have done, so I don't know where that puts it. I need this regiment to shift over just a hair so I can get the fighting Finns on the line. And I want to get up here on Anderson's left flank if I can. These guys are starting to take a little bit of a beating, so I got to be careful here. I have to pull them back. We get Carroll's Marauders up into that spot. The main thing is that for the most part, I have the numbers everywhere. So even though he outnumbers me, I outnumber him in terms of the men that are firing and on the line. All right, Carroll's Marauders, we've got to shift a little bit and pull back. Funny thing is, I can remember this battle being a tough one in campaigns past, but here on Legendary, it hasn't been all that difficult despite the advantages in experience and numbers that he has on me. Alright, the Wolverines have kind of taken a beating, but they'll be okay. Here come a bunch more 3-star units. I can't wait, because he can't get any more experience than he's already got, right? I mean, he can get better weapons, but once I start getting some 2- and 3-star units, and I can start matching his numbers, should be in good shape. Alright, we're going to pull back the fighting Finns a little bit since he tried to charge into me. Same thing here with Ohio Outlaws. Let's bring the Wolverines up behind them, just in case. "36 minutes to go. I still hold the objective. He'll probably make a rush with all of his troops at the center to try and take it before it's over. Man, I wish I had a second battery with Napoleons. That would be really helpful, but one's doing well. You got 439 kills. Alright, we're going to fire on these guys. Here he comes. I knew this was happening at some point. Thankfully, we routed the unit in front of him before he could come in charging at me. Casualty numbers are going to be pretty good here. Man, can't wait till I start getting some better weapons than 1842s also. That and experience is going to make a big difference moving forward in this campaign. Alright, here comes a charge. Let's get these other 2 units to fire on him. Make him pay for that. Alright, time to pull the skirmishers out. There's only 19 minutes to go, but still. Fighting Finns, you guys do not get sucked into Anderson. All right, 16 minutes to go. There's going to be a last-ditch effort to take this objective at the buzzer. So we're going to shift the Wolverines over just a hair to support Upton. For the first time having some ammo issues, but it's too little too late for that to really make any kind of a difference. Actually, let's get the Wolverines back this way. Same here. Move the fighting Finns up to support their buddies who are having ammo issues. I don't know, I'm trying to decide whether or not it's worth it to keep this one going, because I'm doing pretty well as far as the numbers go. It might be worth it to keep shooting a little while longer. But he's also starting to load up, and if he launches these guys all in here like he's doing right now, that could become an issue for me, because he's going to take the objective back. Alright, let's drive him off. There we go. We got it back. I think I'm going to end this one as soon as the timer ticks, because it's ugly in there at the moment. And he's about to send a bunch more units in, so let's take advantage of that. All right, so there we go. We lost about 3,000 men, about 30% of our force, but again, inflicted pretty good casualties considering the advantage he had. So we'll definitely take that. Looks like we captured some more farmers, couple of hunters, some Springfield 1842s, but really very little of use. Lost a colonel killed, which is really unfortunate, but we gained a new one, and then lost another one there. So quick and easy, simple battle. That's what I kind of needed right now, though. Get that extra reputation points, get that career point, and get those men. So I gained 4,000 men, but didn't lose that many, so it's kind of a plus for me. I definitely need that additional army organization point for this next battle, because it is river crossing. I can take a larger army into it. You can see I can take 12 brigades this time. He's only got 12,000 men now. Whether or not that scales or not, I guess we'll find out. In fact, we'll go ahead and build this up right now since this was such a short battle. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my brigadier general for my 3rd division, which means I'm back to lieutenant colonels for all of these units. Let's look at the armory for a second. We're going to go ahead and sell these reboard farmers, but we'll save the rest. I think I kind of would like to have a 2nd battery, but this is also an attack battle, so I'm not sure how much it benefits me to have another battery of smoothbores. But it's relatively cheap to buy fresh units. How close are we to getting some 2-stars? Yeah, we didn't gain a lot of experience in that last battle. We'll take a look real quick. Just Princess of Wales Royal Regiment did pretty good, 2-1 there. I feel like there's a couple more names that we need to have here, so let me take a look real quick and see who I'm missing. I've got them all right now. I just got to hear back from Avenir Dutch, and then of course any of you who jump in as patrons, you're going to have that opportunity to get units named as well. But let's go ahead and finish this off. Let me see where we're at on numbers, see if he's scaling yet. Okay, he is scaling up, so we got to be a little careful. But numbers pretty even. For the first time, we're going to have even odds, but this is also a tougher battle as far as what I've got to go up against, because it's going to be interesting. So I think we'll go ahead with another unit of artillery. I would really like to have some rifled guns, so I think we'll do that here. I don't know how expensive it's going to be. Might be prohibitively so. No, I guess not. Alright, so we've got our first rifled guns, and I'm going to name them as such so I can recognize them a little easier on the field. These are, caps lock on, so we know where the Napoleons are. How many does that give me? That's 11 brigades, so we can actually still go with one more. I may have to go inexperienced, though. Go with rookie units here. And we can go one more. So I don't know what this is going to do to him scaling, but we're going to find out in just a second. All right, so there we have that. I think we'll definitely need some supply here. And we can still actually upgrade Upton. There we have it. So let's see where that puts us. Going into river crossing. Wow, he scaled big time. Okay, I'm not crazy about that since I just threw in rookie units. So let's see what taking one unit out completely does. That's 1,500 men. How much did that reduce him by? He was at 17,000. So that reduced him by 1,000. Tough decisions here. So let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think I should max out and go at him? I mean, because that's still pretty good odds. He's only got me at that point by, what, maybe 1,000, 1,500 men? So that might be the way to go, because that's certainly better odds than I've been facing, and I've done all right outnumbered. So maybe that's what I'll do. But let me know your thoughts. If there's anything you think I should have done differently on the battle I just fought, use the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that thumbs up if you would, and we will see you again next time with another video. Thanks for watching.